Heyo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the TTG live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group, folks. Began my career working at a hedge fund right out of college. For those that do not know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated online and premium educational platform that's available today. At True Trading Group, we combine a professional trading education curriculum that is both in-depth and complex, yet very easy to understand and implement quickly. We combine that with premium investing tools from today's top financial technology companies that if you purchase on your own would be worth over $4,000 a year as a TTG member. You get top of the line trading tools from companies like Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, CBOE, Polygon, Trade Ideas, ETNA, and so much more included with your annual membership at no additional cost ever. On top of that, a community of active and educated, like-minded, and helpful traders and investors, led by TTG's team of full-time trading moderators with over 100 years of combined trading experience, currently sporting about an 80% win rate that focuses on stocks, options, crypto, futures, day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, you name it. We genuinely give a shit whether you guys succeed or fail. At True Trading Group, results matter. Your results matter. They are quantifiable. TTG empowers the retail trader and looks to level the playing field. If this is your first time on one of these live streams, welcome. We go live 6 nights a week, totally free. Myself, other TTG Pro traders, and special guests drop golden nuggets on here on a regular basis. We're live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. We're going to help you guys become better traders and investors immediately. If you have not done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and click that notification bell. Make sure you guys never miss out on any one of these trading streams, as it is now time to get ready to learn, trade, and profit. And here is your first lesson. Why should you listen to anything that I talk about on my live streams? It's crucial you understand who you are listening to. Listening to the wrong information can cost you time and money, and I know for a fact you do not have an unlimited supply of either. So allow me to qualify for you. Guys, I started my career working at a hedge fund in New York City, my very first job right out of college. Then 2008, the great stock market crash, the housing crisis, the financial crisis, the Great Recession. But that's the same year I also went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, before I was ever able to touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program, and I had access to some of the top trading tools, and I was part of a community of like-minded traders that helped me become the trader that I am today and helped ensure my success as a trader. That is exactly what the True Trading Group platform is based on here now today. Before I get started on this live stream, I'd first like to thank our partners at Benzinga. For those that don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational product and tools, yet they still fully endorse the TTG platform for the massive added value that it provides for their members and for their community. We're grateful to Benzinga for the opportunity to further educate their community and to offer the Benzinga Pro Newsfeed and Squawk, which is worth over $1,400 a year. We offer that to TTG members for free, all part of their TTG annual membership. I'd like to read you guys a quick little message from Benzinga founder and CEO Jason Raznick. To better serve, this is from Luke Jacoby, host of Benzinga Power Hour. To better serve our Benzinga community, we partnered up with the education team over at True Trading Group. If you're looking for great lessons in a fantastic community, we recommend checking them out. Thank you, Luke Jacoby, our friends over at Benzinga. All right, so folks, if you are from Benzinga, then you will know that you are in the right place. Now that we are properly introduced, let's talk about how this live stream is going to go down. I'm going to start things off with a 15, 20-minute Q&A. We're going to bring on my business partner and co-founder, Adam. He's going to help me out with that Q&A. He's going to select the questions, and we're going to put them up on the screen. So you guys will be able to type your questions in chat. Matter of fact, start doing it now. Then I'll spend 15 minutes. We're going to go over a little quick sales intermission. I'm going to tell you guys about the TTG membership, how you can join, what's included, and what free gift and savings you can get for signing up by tonight at midnight Pacific. There's certain deals and incentives you are going to want to hear about. Then we're talking what is going to happen to the stock market if Russia goes to war with Ukraine. All of this tension in Eastern Europe is starting to roll over into the markets. There is more downside today. What happens to the markets if, in fact, Russia does invade Ukraine? What stocks do we buy? What stocks do we short? I'm going to break that down for you guys on this live stream. But also, we've got to talk about the Fed and the Fed minutes, because if you were on my live stream last night, I told you I think we're going to have a red day today. I told you last night I'm looking for put options, and that is exactly what happened today in chat. So today in chat, my TTG fam and I, congrats, AO, boom, another big time win there today, guys, on some SPY put options, but we are still in the trade. So if you guys were on my live stream last night, congratulations for those of you that were looking for that red day today and for those SPY put options. So we'll talk about that trade as well. And then the moment so many people have been waiting for, our small caps back. Some wild action in small caps today. ISPO, ANGH, a lot of crazy action in small caps. Are small caps finally back? The question everybody wants to know. I'm going to answer that question for you guys later on in this live stream. Then we'll close out this live stream by showing all who are interested the TTG platform, which includes well over $4,000 worth of free and instant access to premium tools from Benzinga, TradingView, Quote Media, CBOE, Polygon, TraderDays, ETNA, and more. Listen up, guys. Listen good. We're about to start that Q&A session. You've got myself, a trader with 17 years of experience, telling you to literally ask me anything. I'm here to help. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Asking questions is how you all learn. So go ahead right now, folks, and begin typing your questions in chat, and let's go ahead and begin that Q&A.
What's up, Mike?
What's up, Adam?
You missed your calling as an auctioneer. I've never heard anyone talk like that.
I what?
You missed your calling as an auctioneer.
As an auctioneer?
Yeah.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because when you go through the beginning of the live stream, it's like, you know, really, really quick. Just saying. Anyways. All right. So let's pick out the first question. Here we go. From True BMW 88. How do you think DraftKings will do with earnings tomorrow?
Good question. I don't think they're going to do well. I don't think their earnings are going to do well. So, you know, I think that DraftKings, there's a lot, I mean, listen, a lot of companies have not really been blowing earnings out of the water. So listen, playing earnings is always a total coin flip. It really is always a total coin flip. You have no idea if a company's going to do well or miss. You have no idea if a company is going to guide higher or guide lower. NVIDIA had good earnings. The stock still went down. So, you know, playing earnings really is a coin flip. My largest loss I've ever had actually was trying to play earnings. And I learned my lesson from that pretty quickly and really try to avoid playing earnings now because I think it's a coin flip. But if you had to ask me, I would say I think that DraftKings probably goes lower.
All right. Hang on 1 second. Here we go. Fat Pat Be True. New to investing, where do you start with little money? What are the best things to invest in?
The place to start with little money, honestly, and I'm not just saying this because it's our platform, but it really is True Trading Group. It's getting yourself a real education. A lot of people, when they first get started, they think like, oh, let me make a little bit of money first and then I'll learn. And that blows my mind that that's how most people will approach getting started with investing. You guys have to realize that when you get involved in the stock market, you're getting involved in someone else's professional arena, someone that has spent decades of their life perfecting this skill. And to think that you are just going to open up an account and just jump into the market without having any clue what you're doing and just automatically have success is foolish. It's naive. It's arrogant. And my advice is to actually get educated and to get trained like professionals do. There's a reason why professionals have success in the market and the average person does not. The only difference is the education level of those two different people. So I would tell you before you do anything, join True Trading Group, go through the beginner and foundation courses, use the simulator that we have on the platform. It allows you to trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice what you're implementing, learn first, Okay. Trade second, profit third. That's why that's our slogan. Our slogan is learn, trade, profit, not trade, profit, learn last. But that's what a lot of people try to do. They think, oh, let me just open up a Robinhood account. I'll just start buying and selling stuff that I read about on Reddit. Just surefire way to fail. Okay. Get yourself some real education, get trained. You know, that's why, like, think about this, really think about this for a second, because I got hired my first job out of college to work for a fund in New York City. They did not let me touch $1 until I went through their training program, which was 3 months of my employment. The first 3 months, I was in like a classroom style setting being taught how to trade properly. If a hedge fund on Wall Street is not going to let their new hire just dive right into the markets and start throwing money all over the place, why on earth would you do that with your own money? You really have to ask yourself that question, that if the first thing I did was get trained, you should do the same. It starts with True Trading Group. And guys, you don't need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. The majority of members have started with, 3-figure, 4-figure accounts. You do not need tens of thousands of dollars to get started. It's just simply not true.
This is from the Huskies Giant 79 STR member. Mike, I heard you say in chat that you thought the vitality had peaked. Can you elaborate on this, please?
I'm really not sure. What?
Did you hear what I said?
No. Well, the question you had, yeah. Did you say something?
No.
No, I heard your question. Okay, so I really don't know what you're talking about. I know when you say vitality, you mean volatility, but I never said the volatility has peaked. So you probably just misheard something that I said in chat, because I certainly do not believe for any second that the volatility has peaked. So I'm really not sure what you're referring to.
Okay. Peter Parker says, Mike, when you came on the mic and spoke about ISPO holding the halt price level or something like that, I went long around 30 something, sold over 100, over 200%. Thank you.
Yes, Spider-Man. Yes. Oh, Peter Parker. Yes, that's so sick. Yeah, literally what was happening. I was in the middle of the day. I was doing a one-on-one with one of our lifetime members. We do like these one-on-one mentor sessions. I do them every day with our lifetime members. And that ISPO, there was just that one level. I'll just pull it up. I'll pull it up for you guys. And I'll show you exactly what Peter Parker is talking about. And here it is. Here's the level that Peter Parker is talking about. All right, I'll draw a line right there. There's your level. And this is the level that I was talking about if this area holds, because this is a prior halt price. Okay, that was a prior halt price. And it is also your 50 Fibonacci level. Okay, so what you'll notice is your 50 Fibonacci level. Okay, I'll just draw this. I'll draw this over here just so you guys can see it. Okay, so your 50 Fibonacci level, which is right here, see how it lines up with the line that I drew with also the prior halt price. So when this stock opened out of a halt, you can see here that we started to hold support, right? You see right here, you start to hold support. Okay, you see right there is where that level starts to hold. That's where I was saying, guys, if that 35 level holds, okay, this thing could possibly continue to move, and we held it, and then there's your move. And then that's what that is what Peter Parker is talking about, because then the stock did that. And then he was able to sell it up here over, I can't believe you got out over $100. Peter, that's insane. That is insane. The stock went to like 107. That's absolutely insane, man. Congratulations, Peter Parker. Nicely done, man. Really nicely done. Very, very proud of you to be in that one. Yeah, we're going to talk about this ISPO later on the live stream, but everybody wants to know, like, our small caps back. This is certainly the price action that it takes to wake up small caps. You need price action like this in order for short sellers to get put back on their heels a little bit. And you need this type of price action to make retail traders believe that they have missed out on the greatest opportunity of their life, and they fall victim to just crazy FOMO And what will happen now over the next couple of days, every retail trader under the sun is going to look at ISPO and be like, oh my God, if I just bought at 20 and I sold it at 105, how much money I could have made. Everyone's going to think that way. And that's just a horrible way of thinking. That way of thinking will cause you to lose so much money in the long run. But it's great when people think like that, because it allows us to make ridiculous amounts of money by taking advantage of the FOMO of uneducated traders. Because they're all going to come in now tomorrow, and the first stock that starts to move higher, they're all going to chase it. They are all going to chase it higher and higher and higher and higher. And all your short sellers that got burned today, that got burned in ISPO, that got burned on ANGH, they're going to then cover their shorts very, very quickly, because they're still licking their wounds from today, while retail traders are chasing shiny objects higher. That will cause an increase in momentum and follow through in small caps for at least a couple of days. And I will be planning on attacking those type of trades tomorrow.
All right. Next question. This one is from Kathy Wood. And Kathy Wood says, Adam, do you offer discounts for lifetime members of TTG for your OnlyFans membership? Can you hear me, Mike?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Not funny? I thought it was funny.
Yes, that is very, yes. I was just waiting for the answer that you were going to give, Kathy. Kathy was actually on CNBC today for a while.
Okay.
Are you going to answer Kathy's question, or?
No, she's got the money. This is from Henry Narbe. Hey, Mike, can you explain in great detail supply and demand trading? Can you also show us an example using a ticker of your choice? How often do you use it? And any S&D traders on the team? Do you want to answer this, or do you want me to answer this?
Yeah, no, I don't do supply and demand trading. But so I'm not going to pull anything up and show you, using like the indicator. But for me, it's just, support and resistance. The way that I use support and resistance is very similar to the way that you're going to use a supply and demand type of trading with volume. So like the way that I use volume with support and resistance, my volume analysis at support and resistance levels is going to be similar to the same information supply and demand is going to give you. We do not have any traders on the team that use supply and demand trading. So for me to break down in great detail for you supply and demand trading, it just wouldn't, it would take me, honestly, it would take too much time on the live stream to explain to you in detail, but you can look at it as support and resistance levels and zones, and then volume analysis with volume that is transacted at the specific supply and demand or support and resistance levels. Okay. Supply being the resistance, demand being the support. And the volume that's transacted at those levels will signify how significant that level is going to be. So when you look back on a chart and you're looking at support and resistance levels, the volume that's transacted at those levels is going to give you the same type of information as supply and demand. Okay. So it'll be the same type of information. You guys have to realize that there's a lot of different technical indicators that are out there that exist, but a lot of them are redundant. A lot of technical indicators will give you the same information, just presented in a different way. So that's just one example, okay, that we're talking about right now with the question that Henry, the question that you have. So that's just one example of how you and I can get the same information, but presented in different ways.
All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. STR and lifetime member. Hey, Mike, can you show us how to read level 2? What do you look for, and how do you know if there's more buying versus more selling pressure? We do have videos on this, like a lot of videos on this.
Yeah, in the video library, folks, we have video tutorials and educational pieces that go over level 2 and understanding level 2. What I will tell you is that level 2 becomes a lot more important when you're trading small caps than trading like large caps or like an index. trading an index or something like that, if you're trading like the SPY ETF or QQQ, you're not going to really get too much insight by looking at level 2 because it's just completely dominated by computer trading, and there's orders that are going in and out within split seconds. So they're not filled, they're filled, they're not filled. I mean, there's so much movement between algorithms that you're not going to really see much within level 2. When you're trading, a small cap, it becomes a lot more important because there's a lot more retail trading that's going on in the small cap market than there is in large caps or with an overall index. So you really will get a much more truer level 2 on a small cap. The things that I look for the most when I'm looking at level 2, I like to use level 2 to confirm support and resistance levels that I see on a chart. For example, if I'm looking at a stock and I say, okay, I think we have support at $10. If I think a stock has support at $10, and let's say the stock's at 11, it drops down to $10, it gets down to 10.05. What I'm looking for on level 2 is when we drop down to 10.05, I want to see the buying, meaning the bid side, which the bid is going to be the left side of the level 2. That's going to give you all the buy orders. The right side of level 2 is going to be the ask, also called the offer. That's going to be all of your sell orders. I'm looking for the bids to go from the price is 10.05. I want to see the bid jump to 10.06, 10.07, 10.09, 10.12, 10.15, 10.18. And I want to see the bids jump on top of each other like that so quickly that the selling pressure cannot fill those orders fast enough. So all those bids, they all jump on top of each other. So it's like 06, 09, 1010, 1012, 1015, 1018. Then all of a sudden 1018, 1017, 1016 gets filled. And then all of a sudden it's 1018, 1020, 1021. That aggressive jumping or that frog leaping of bids at a support level, like that's going to tell me there's aggressive buying at 10 rather than the stock drops to 10.05 and then you have 10.06, 10.07, 10.05, 10.07, 10.06.
Mike, you want to maybe look at the screen and you can actually show him what this is. So this is level 2 that you get with True Trading Group.
Yeah, guys. So, I mean, what I'm explaining right now is not going to be happening here because you're not dealing with level 2 at a support level. But
no, I understand. But you could show them what it is. How do you know that there's more, buy side than sell side? What the market makers are. I mean, how to read level 2 is his first question. So like maybe he doesn't know what a market maker ID is, or the fact that the bid is on the left and what the size represents, or anything like that.
Right. So on the left-hand side, guys, you see how there's 2 different windows. Left-hand side are your bids, which are your buy orders. Right-hand side is your ask, which are your sell orders. The left column of the left window, you see where it says MMID. That stands for market maker ID. Those letters represent the market maker that is holding that order. Okay. So you see like ARCA, the third one down, ARCA, BATS, EDGX. These are just market makers that they're the ones that are taking your order from your broker and they're putting it into the market to execute it to match it with the sell order. Okay. The bid, which is the price of the actual order, and then you have the size. Okay. So you see 100 means 100 shares, and you see 500, that's 500 shares. 2,000 means 2,000 shares, so on and so on. The right window, same exact concept, market maker ID. Ask is the actual price of the sell order, and then the size is showing you the amount of shares that are there for that order. So left window is bids, right window is asks.
Right.
Okay, so that's how you guys read level 2.
So for something like the SPY right now, again, this is after hours, right? You can see that the sell side is a lot larger than the buy side. And then you'll see other parts of it, like 437.11, another 437.08, that'll have bigger size, and that'll be different support levels on level 2. Right. But again, after hours, so I'm just using this as an example.
Yeah, after hours, the volume is extremely light. It's not really giving you the true activity.
Mm-hmm.
But
again, this is included with your True Trading Group membership.
Yeah, so all the guys, we have full book level 2, which will show you all the market makers, not just the handful that your broker shows you.
Right, so which is why you're seeing this all the way down the page.
Yeah. Good. All right, guys. So that's how to read level 2. Now, just going back to what I was explaining to you before about how I use level 2 is when I'm looking for those bids to really be jumping on top of each other, to frog leap each other, to leapfrog each other at a support level. There's a big difference between when a stock, let's say 10 support, if the stock gets to 10 and all of a sudden you see the bids 1006, 1008, 1010, 1012, 1015, 1018, that's much better of a sign to me for a support level than if a stock gets to 1005 and it's 1006, 1007, 1006, 1008, 1006, 1005, 1004, 1007, 1009, 1007, 1006. See the difference? The buying at 10 is not aggressive. That's why you don't have a lot of buying orders stepping in to buy in front of 10. If the support level at 10 is strong, you should see buyers fighting each other to buy in front of the level, which is why I'll look for 1005, and then it's like 06, 08, 09, 1012, 1015, 1018, and then all of a sudden those orders start to get filled and the buyers come right back at 1018, 1020. That is going to tell me, okay, I thought I saw support on a chart at $10. Now my level 2 is confirming that support is there at $10. That's how I use level 2 the most.
Okay. Let's see. All right, here's one from Ferret28. What parameters do you use or what are you looking for when you are scanning for stocks?
Lucky for you, Ferret, we actually have scanners included with your membership that do the work for you. Okay, so included in your membership, you're going to get the Trade Ideas scanner, which is the industry leading scanner. All right, and this is going to scan. This is going to stream on our platform all day long, where it'll show you what stocks are making new highs, new lows, stocks that have a surge in volume, and that scanner is broken up into small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So you always make sure that you're focused on the best stocks during the day. Okay, so our scanners will do that work for you. You're going to want to look predominantly for like your leading gappers, like stocks that are up the most on the day or stocks that are down the most on the day. You're looking for above average volume. And then once you see the price action like that, you then want to look into why is that price action happening. If you have a stock that's up 30% or down 20% with higher than usual volume, why? Was it earnings? Was it some other piece of news? Is it something going on in the overall market? You want to figure out what that fundamental catalyst is that's causing that price action. And like I said, you can really lean on the scanners that you get with our membership. They're free. The scanners are all free with your membership. We have the Trade Ideas scanner, and we also have our own proprietary scanner that's just like Finviz Elite, but you can actually also scan for crypto with that scanner as well. So use the scanners that are at your disposal as a member True Trading Group. That's how we make sure that in TTG within chat that we are always focused on the hottest stocks during the day.
All right. So what I'd like to do real quick is, Mike, explain who the professor is and what has been going on and why has it been going on? Why have we, kind of done what we're doing with him and just kind of get into that for a second.
Yeah, guys. So Jason Simmons is one of our pro trader moderators in True Trading Group. We call him the professor. He's an amazing educator and has the patience of a saint. He opens up the chat room every morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. He goes over economic data. He goes over, morning movers, the watch list. We do that every morning in the Miami Morning Culotta Club. But what Jason Simmons is now doing is Jason's doing a small account challenge for himself where he took $1,000. He opened up a new cash account at Charles Schwab, and he's going to grow that $1,000 account up to $25K to prove to people that you do not need tens of thousands of dollars in order for you to make money in the markets. It's a huge misconception that a lot of people will actually prevent themselves from getting involved in the market because they're like, oh, I only have $500. That's not enough money. It's not worth it. I'm not even going to bother. You're doing yourself a massive, massive, massive disservice by thinking that way. And Jason Simmons is doing the Small Cap Challenge to literally prove that to everyone. So we have a lot of members in True Trading Group that have turned 3-figure accounts up to 5-figure accounts. Okay, we have a lot of members that are now currently following Jason in his small account challenge. He's calling out all of his trades that he's making. He's doing videos explaining the analysis, the breakdown, and why he's selecting the trades that he is. We've also done multiple 2-hour plus long workshops about how to grow a small account that are available on our platform to show you guys how to do it. There's certain trades, there's certain stocks and options you want to stay away from. There's certain stock and options you want to focus on. There's certain risk management things you need to implement in order to protect your small account so that you can grow that balance. All these things we have included on the platform, but Jason Simmons right now is doing it live in chat on a daily basis.
Yep. So what I wanted to do is I got hit up today in chat by one of our, by a member that's been around us for a bit. This gentleman is consistently busy, working full-time, a demanding full-time job.
Very demanding.
Very demanding. And was essentially able to, when Jason Simmons started this, I'm going to let him tell it to you, but when Jason Simmons started the Small Account Challenge, he was essentially following along, started with $400. I'm going to let him come on and tell everyone what exactly has transpired. So please welcome TTG lifetime member Smoke. What's up, buddy?
Hey, yo, Smoke, what's up, my man? How are you? Good to see you again, man.
Good. Just busy. Like Adam said, a professor started that small account challenge, and I wanted to join along with it. And he started with $1,000, and I didn't have $1,000 to start another account with. I only had $400 to spare. So that's what I started with, was $400. And I followed in with his trades, but I wanted to get up to that $1,000 limit. So I went and traded extra, and I used, because, a lot of people, you get these questions on the live stream, but then, here since 2020, and get a lot of questions about, can you do it with a small amount? You take the classes, you get your education, you do your homework. TTG has a simulator, so you can trade with fake money, and you learn how to do that, and you apply it. And then the next step I took from there was, I learned from my mentors. I learned from Wolf about trading U.S. Steel, Toner about trading Bank of America and Chase Morgan, and from Mike, about the markets, like today, the market's in a downtrend and everything's going down. You don't want to be in calls. And I take all that knowledge and started to build that account. And I went from 1,000. I started the account on almost a month ago. Tomorrow will be a month.
Do you mind if I share the picture?
No, go ahead. Just share the picture. I started, tomorrow will be a month. I started with $400, and I'm at, 11.20, but like 181% in 30 days. And that's just trading U.S. Steel, Bank of America, Chase Bank, and following the stuff with Simmons, and of course some SPY puts along the way.
I love it. I just love that the image is on the holder of for your cell phone in your truck.
Yeah, tell us what you do for a living, brother.
Yep. But I mean, that's all it takes. I mean, once you get your education and you practice and you find your style, you really can, I just threw this count out there, and, some of it's from profits from Simmons trades, but, to build it that far, that quick, I used my own skills that I was taught by Mike and the other mods. I've got great mods in there, and you really can do it with the education. TTG gives you the confidence to be able to do these trades on your own.
Awesome. Yeah. So Smoke, I think Adam, I don't think you heard him, but Adam asked you before if you can share with everybody, what do you do for a living?
I'm a truck driver.
It's a pretty demanding job, right?
Oh yeah. Yep. Very demanding.
How much free time?
I'm on the side of the highway right now in Pennsylvania, just on an off ramp, so I could share this with you guys today.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. So you took $400 And in 1 month, you turned it into $1,124.24.
Correct. Yep.
It's so incredible. Smoke, man. I love it, bro.
I mean, that just goes to show that, anybody can do this. I'm a truck driver. I don't have any formal education. All I got is what I got from TTG, what I learned in the courses, what I learned from the Wolf and Toner and Mike and JD and Jay and Jessica and everybody. I built and found my own style. And, I'm just an average person, just like anybody else.
That is incredible. I just think it's cool because we come on here and we say, okay, if you've done it with a small account, type the number 1. But it's nice to be able to really see an example. And Smoke is one of many, 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 many examples.
Yeah.
Yep, it can be done. You just got to take the time and to learn, utilize the tools. We got great tools. The simulator is a great tool to learn. To once you find your style and practice it, you become consistent on the simulator, and then jump in with your real money. Then, and we have small account or not small group studies that you can join. Mentor group studies. I think we got one coming up here in a day or two. Yeah, there's all kinds of
tonight at 6:15.
What's Adam? I didn't hear what you just said.
Oh, we have one tonight at 6:15. Small private study group at 6:15.
Oh yeah, tonight with Jay Downing, folks. So all the TTG members that are on here, 6:15. Jay Downing, small private study group. For those of you that are interested in maybe going over some swing trading stuff, Jay Downing will be doing a small private study group. You have to register for the event, all right? But at 6:15, we'll be done with the live stream here, and you guys can head on over there for the small private study group with Jay Downing. Jay Downing is one of the pro trader moderators at True Trading Group that Smoke is speaking of, guys.
Yes, and you can still sign up to attend. All you have to do is log into your member dashboard, click on event registration, and then just register.
Yeah,
and you really can take a small amount and build it up. But I'm not special. There's plenty of other members that do the same thing.
That's awesome.
You can do it. It's very possible.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll let you get back to it, man. Thank you so much for sharing this with us today. It really, really is awesome. And I, of course, appreciate your time, Brent. So,
you're welcome.
Smoke.
Great trade on the spies, Mike.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. It was a good one.
I could only get a couple contracts, but I got 45 cents and like $1.20 or something. So
Awesome. Yeah, man.
I got a bit on it.
Patience paid off today for that one. That was a nice one. Well, Smoke, man, listen, I know there's a storm coming up the East Coast, brother, so you stay safe out there on the road, my man.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm driving right into Ohio.
Well, be safe, man. Be safe out there. If you gotta pull over some more, call back in. We'll talk through it.
All right, sounds good.
Take care, man.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Awesome, right?
Yeah, man. Smoke, I gotta tell you, man, I still remember the day when Smoke was a new member and he and I actually did a one-on-one. And the entire one-on-one, Adam, him and I focused mostly on he has such a demanding job. He is basically never able to be in front of a computer, ever. The guy is on the road like 14, 15 hours a day, okay?
Yeah.
Driving a 18-wheeler. Like he needed help in finding a style that works for him. And it's like, he's the prime example of somebody that figures out, okay, I'm going to take all the education that I'm learning. We obviously, I gave him a lot of guidance on that one-on-one, and he was able to take that. And you heard him say it. I found a style that works for me.
Yeah.
And it's one of the things that we focus on the most at True Trading Group is helping people realize the style. You don't have to trade just like me. You don't have to trade just like me, but you're going to learn a real professional education, which when you do learn a real education, it's not a gimmick. You're going to learn how to implement that in a variety of different trading styles and strategies to become successful that works for you and with people that are working with a full-time job and with a small account. He's the perfect example of both.
Nice. So before we move on to the intermission part, I want to address this right now. What happens with stocks if war starts?
Okay. So this scenario is a little bit different than if the U.S. Okay, so if Russia invades
you want to
Ukraine,
put the spy up or?
oh yeah,
I think
yeah, that's fine. If Russia invades Ukraine, all right, the United States has already said that they were not going to get involved from a military conflict standpoint. They would just put sanctions on Russia. So this is very different than the U.S. going to war. If the U.S. was to go to war, okay, with Russia or any other major world power, the reaction would be different than if just Russia invades Ukraine and then the United States and European countries put sanctions on Russia. What would most likely happen if Russia was to invade Ukraine is you would get a knee-jerk reaction to the downside in the overall markets, but you would get a surge in oil prices. That surge in oil prices will take energy stocks up with it. And that's why you've seen over the last, we're going on about a week and a half now of these escalating tensions between Russia and Ukraine. And you've seen the price of oil move significantly higher up into the mid 90s on the back of these tensions escalating. Now, recently, just as of 2 days ago, you have the Iran nuclear talks are this close to being finalized. So you'll be going back to an Iran nuclear deal. If the US and Iran come to an agreement on the Iran nuclear deal, that, in my opinion, sheds at least $5 to $7 off of the price of oil. Probably maybe $5 to $10 off. So if oil is at 92, oil probably drops down to like 82 to 87, somewhere down 85, somewhere in the mid 80s temporarily. Because an Iran nuclear deal would bring 1 million barrels a day into the global oil supply. Right now with Iran and all the sanctions and everything, Iran is not, you cannot get Iranian oil and then use that oil in the United States. Okay, there's sanctions against Iran that prevent Iran's oil from circulating into the global supply that would affect like oil and gas prices and stuff like that here in the United States. Now, it takes time for their added supply to really flow into the global market, but Iran has enough inventory right now that they could provide a boost of oil into the supply immediately, and then the oil markets will price it in. Oil prices will probably come down to the mid 80s. But if there is a full-blown invasion of Ukraine from Russia, that would spike the prices of oil right back up. And if there's no Iranian deal, if that deal falls apart and Russia does invade Ukraine, oil goes well over $100 a barrel. So really what people need to be focusing on is the knee-jerk reaction of a Russia invasion would cause selling pressure in the markets, but it would not have a long-lasting effect because there's not going to be a military conflict past Russia invading Ukraine. The military conflict would end right there. It's not going to be like the start of a World War III. The United States already said we're not going to get involved in military conflict and everything like that. So, okay, so it won't be the start of a World War III. If there was, you'd have bigger problems. That's not what's going to happen. So focus on the longer lasting effect of higher oil prices, especially if the Iran nuclear deal falls apart. Because if Russia invades Ukraine, you also have to realize the other thing that's going to take place is that there's going to be sanctions placed on Russia from the United States and other European countries. Russia can then retaliate against those sanctions by screwing with the oil supply. OPEC plus, okay, there's going to be a rift there with OPEC plus and the oil supply. I think it's very possible that if Russia does invade Ukraine, full-blown invasion, and if the Iran nuclear deal does not happen, oil could go as high as 110 to 120. Now, if oil goes to 110 to 120, that is problematic. Oil has never gone that high without causing some type of a recession. And essentially at that point, the price of oil just has to go so high that it actually causes it actually slows down demand. Because coming out of COVID, you're going to have massive demand for oil on a global scale. So the demand for oil is surging out of control. We can't meet the supply. Supply can't meet the demand. All right. You're going to have literally the whole world is coming out of lockdowns, travel restrictions, all that's going away. You're going to have a surge in demand, and there's not enough supply to keep up with it, especially since the United States oil companies have not stopped, but they've slowed down their investment into production. In the United States, the oil companies, it used to be all about production, get more supply online. It was not about profits and efficiency. It was just about more oil. Now there's pressure on the oil industry in the United States, both from investor standpoint, as far as about ESG, environmentally friendly investments, but also from a political standpoint of oil bad, green energy good. Oil companies are investing less in their upstream. So before COVID, the oil industry saw $550 something million of investment. Now it's only 300 and something just last year. So that's a big decrease in investment in their upstream. So now you're talking about lower production, lower supply, and we cannot meet the demand that's coming in after the COVID crisis. So if Russia invades Ukraine, knee-jerk reaction to the downside in the markets, short-term, not a long-term lasting effect. The real issue will be energy prices, natural gas prices, oil prices. I think you're going to see skyrocket. You think oil is expensive now? My fellow Californians that are paying over $5 a gallon, I am sorry, you're going to be paying over $6 a gallon if there's a full-blown invasion with Russia into Ukraine. And if Iran nuclear deal does not happen, you probably see oil 110, 120. I haven't seen oil that high in an extremely long. I never thought I was going to see oil back at 120 a barrel ever again. I never thought I would see it. But yet, I mean, we haven't seen it yet. But if there's no nuclear deal with Iran that would bring oil back into the market, and you get a Russian invasion, I don't see how oil does not go right through $100 a barrel. All right. So I was going to save kind of that discussion for a little bit later.
You answered it now because it was in the title, and there was a lot of people asking about it that were here because we have a lot of new people on the stream tonight. So it was good that you answered it now.
Yeah. And guys, listen, and for those of you, this just feeds into my stock market outlook for 2022. Guys, don't forget, I published an 18-page report on January 2nd, my outlook for 2022. And I told you in that report, my number one sector pick for 2022 is the energy sector. This is before Russia and Ukraine was even a thing. It's free for TTG members. It's also free for trial members. Guys, download the report. Okay.
Wait, whoa. We have a trial?
We do have a trial. You guys can go to ttgthree.com. It's a one-time payment of just $3. Trade with myself and the rest of the fam for a full week. Get some sample courses. Guys,
why are you charging $3? Why do you need my $3 so bad?
I got to make sure that you're a real person. Otherwise, we get a bunch of people that come in chat and just spam stuff in chat.
Okay. But then on the 7th day, you're going to get me for the whole year, right?
No, on the 7th day, your trial just expires and you're never charged again. There's no automatic upgrade. There's no automatic renewal.
So what happened?
Nothing. You're never charged again, and your trial membership just expires. You have to manually upgrade to an annual membership. It does not happen automatically. It's literally $3.
So I sign up for $3. I get
correct.
access to the chat room. I get access to the Benzinga news feed and Squawk, which is $1,400 all by itself. I get access to the report you're talking about, to the trade ideas scanner, to 3 sample courses, and access to you in chat.
I'm sorry. Bruce Sears goes on the 7th day. Adam rested.
That's right. But that's it. And then all of that for $3 and then $3 just so that you can see I'm a real person.
Everybody goes on the 7th day. Louis Cruz goes, dude, on the 2nd day, you're going to join full time.
Well, you got to give him a chance, though.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna give you a crazy offer to join tonight without going through the trial. So if you really want to hear it out, But honestly, if you want to sign up for the trial and you're like, I don't want to spend the $3, normally I would tell you to leave. But whatever, DM us on Twitter and I will refund your $3.
Whoa, look at this guy.
All right. So if you want to give the trial a go, if you want to give the trial a try, what you're going to do is you're going to sign up for the trial tonight, right now. Actually, I'm only going to extend that for people that sign up for the trial on the stream. When we're done with the stream, I'm not going to do that anymore.
Wow, that's actually really, really cool of you.
Yeah.
So anyone that joins the trial between now and the end of this live stream, if they DM you on Twitter, you're going to give them back the $3.
Yes.
Okay, so essentially, everyone that's on this live stream, if you guys want to join the trial, you can do it for free.
Yeah.
Adam's going to give you the $3 back, so you guys can do it for free. Adam, well, how do they DM you? What's the Twitter?
I'm putting it in right now.
My boy Keith, my boy Keith is like, yeah, man, he's like real facts. He goes, I joined, and after just 3 days, I became a lifetime member.
Yeah, so guys, after you pay the $3, you have to pay the $3 first. Okay? You have to pay the $3 first. I'm going to say it one more time. You have to pay the $3 first. You then DM us on Twitter. That's True Trading GRP. Okay? After you pay the $3. And then you go ahead, send us a DM. Send us a DM with a screenshot that you paid, you know, like a receipt, which you get because it's a real business. And I will go ahead and PayPal or Venmo you back the $3. You have absolutely nothing to lose. All right.
Yeah, Joseph Thomas goes, guys, once you do the trial, trust me, you will for sure want to be a member. Dean Smith goes, yeah, me too. After 3 days, I joined and I've never looked back. You know what? Here's a question. Here's a question, Adam. I'd love to know, out of the members that we have on this live stream that were once trial members, how long did it take you to join? If you were a trial member first, how many days until you decided you were going to become a full-time member? I'm just curious. This is a question I don't think we've ever asked before. Bearded Disciple became a lifetime member in just 3 weeks. 30 minutes for Ravnil. Andrea, 2 days. 4 days, 2 days, 2 days, 3 days, 3 days, a week. Day two, my first day, my first 30 minutes, 2 days, 1 day.
We suck.
3 hours for Leslie. 2 days. 2 days. This is crazy. I joined the same day, day 1, 1 week, 4 days. I made too much money with you guys not to join Lifetime. 24 hours for Peter Parker. Day 2, day 1 of the trial. You can see instantly your crowd is on point. 4 days, 3 days, 2 days.
How about this one? How about this one? How many of you signed up right from the live stream without doing the trial? Sound off in chat. Memphis. Oh, yeah. Look at this.
Look at this. Wow. Wow. Look at this. We have literally the best group of members that anyone has ever seen. Mm-hmm. I will put our members up against any other group. I really will, with the greatest confidence ever. We have some phenomenal traders, man, in True Trading Group, and we have some phenomenal group of people that bust their ass and they help each other, and they've got big hearts and they got big goals, and I love every second of it.
I mean, honestly, man, there's a real reason that the majority of people in True Trading Group are making money and doing well.
Yes,
or even just becoming a better trader. Yep. You know. So.
Yeah, man.
Anyway. All right. Well, let's get into it. So we addressed, does anyone have any questions right now about what happens if Russia invades Ukraine? What happens to the stock market that maybe you were unclear of? Does anyone have any questions on that before we move on to the next part of the stream? All right. If you have questions about that, type them in chat now. We'll take a couple of those questions if you want. And then we're going to move on to the next part of the stream. Anyone?
Well, I guess that's it. I mean, listen, risk of recession in general. Not Russia invading Ukraine is not going to cause a recession. The cause for a recession that people need to be mindful of
buying laptops is going to cause a recession.
is that the Fed tightens their monetary policy too quickly, too aggressively. Okay, so the Fed is tasked with a very difficult job, and that is to slow down inflation without slowing down the economy too much. They need to slow the economy a little bit, but not too much. It's very hard for the Fed to slow down rapidly rising inflation without hurting the economy to the point of recession. And you might hear people talk about on the media or in the news, or you might hear this term, a soft landing. You might hear engineer a soft landing. That's a phrase you might be hearing when people are referring to the Fed. And that means, what they mean by engineer a soft landing means the Fed will be able to get inflation under control while literally landing the economy down smoothly to the point where a plane can land smoothly and keep going, where it does not just completely stop. Versus not a soft landing, you come down, plane comes down, does not land softly, and then crashes. Okay, so that's where engineer a soft landing means the Fed will slow inflation while still allowing the economy to grow. Okay, so that's what would cause the recession. Russia invading Ukraine has nothing to do with a recession. It would not cause a recession. The only thing that can cause a recession would be the Fed being too aggressive and raising rates too quickly, too far, and then that pushes their economy into a recession. All right? All right, folks.
Oh, my God. Wait.
What?
1 year after the trial, this guy waited, never used it, LOL. Then joined 2 weeks ago and made 30% on my entire account already.
Oh,
dope.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, that's great.
All right. Cool, Doug.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, guys, listen.
Hold on, Doug.
Great Q&A session. Really, seriously, great Q&A session. Adam, thanks for helping out with the Q&A as always. Folks, right now, we're going to take a quick 15-minute intermission. I'm going to tell you guys about the TTG membership, how you can join, what's included, and what free gift and savings you can get for joining by midnight Pacific tonight. But stay right where you are, because in 15 minutes, I will be getting into the main topics of this live stream with some major educational golden nuggets that can help you make money as early as tomorrow. We're in a swing trade that I've got to tell you about. We've already taken about 25% profit gains off the table already. We're still in. I'll tell you what I think goes on. We made some good money short in the markets today through put options, made some money short in NVIDIA as well. I'm going to break that down for you. Then we're going to tell you what actually will happen to the market if Russia does invade Ukraine. We briefly touched upon it, but I want to dive deeper. I want to get into more detail with you. And then we're going to talk about ISPO 500-600% runner today. Is that going to wake up small caps? I've got the answer for you in about 15 minutes. So stay right where you are. But without any further ado, let's go ahead now and start that 15-minute sales intermission. First thing I'd like to know right now is how many people are on the live stream are not a member of True Trading Group, or this is your first live stream. I'd like you to type the number 1 in chat right now. If you are new or you're not a member, type the number 1 in chat. All right. Fat Pat be true. Mandy, Elizabeth, Mango Tango, welcome back. Asian letters. I don't know what it means. Monka, Mike Lopez, Ken Baudreau, Duff Beers, Mike Lopez. Said that one already. Arnaldus. All right, great, guys. So good. So those of you that are all typing the number 1 in chat, welcome. Michael. If you're like most of the people on this stream, there's a really great chance that you have a full-time job, limited time, maybe a family that demands any free time that you do have, and you definitely don't have tens of thousands of dollars to get started trading immediately. Well, here's the good news. True Trading Group was built literally for you. Whether you work a full-time job, have limited time, only have a couple $100 or less than $1,000 to trade with, you don't understand any of the terms that we were discussing during the Q&A, and you're starting from absolute zero, whatever excuse you're making for yourself, you're wrong. And True Trading Group can and will help you to make money and become a better trader. And if you do not believe me, I want to prove that to you right now. Now I'm speaking directly to members. If you are a member of True Trading Group, plain and simple, are you making money with True Trading Group? If that answer is yes, I'd like for you to type the number 1 in chat right now. If you're not a member, pay attention to how many number 1s are about to come through on the side of the screen. Literally count them. Good luck. You're going to have to count fast because there's a lot. There's no difference between these people and you. They have the same excuses that you have. They have full-time jobs. They have limited time. They didn't start with tens of thousands of dollars. They might have lost money in the markets before joining. They had very little to trade with. But after they joined True Trading Group, they have now since made back 3 times, 5 times, even 10 times that membership fee or more. They didn't get there by luck or by gambling. They got there by putting in an effort around their own schedule and on their terms, and they were given the education, the tools, and the flexibility to succeed. At True Trading Group, we are the Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price, you get access to the core of everything that we have to offer for the entire year. With your True Trading Group annual membership, you are going to be getting access to our chat room, okay? Access to our chat room where myself and the other pro traders are sharing their screen with you. We're live on the microphone. We're calling out trades in real time. We're sporting collectively a win rate of about 80%. We keep a trading journal on our site, tracks all of our buys and sells so you can see how we're doing. We're there with you from pre-market until after hours. I talk to you on the microphone like I'm talking to you now all day long. I tell you what I'm going to do before I do it. I walk you through all of my trades. I walk you through the market. So do the rest of our moderators. It's not just me. There's myself and 8 other professional traders that are in chat with you all day long. You also get 2 small private study groups with your membership to True Trading Group. This is a chance for you to get individual attention from a TTG moderator so that you can ask questions, go over the lessons and topics that you're struggling with so we can speed up that learning curve. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat. If you went to Benzinga on your own and wanted to pay for this feature, you'd have to pay them $1,404 just for that. No more relying on delayed news. If you want to trade like a pro, you've got to get the news at the same speed as a pro so you can react as fast as the pros. Traders that get the news first win. It's that simple. You're also going to get TradingView's premium charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders. The Trade Ideas Scanner, which lets you focus on always the hottest stocks during the day. You're going to see what stocks are making new highs, new lows, and have a surge in volume. You're going to get to use our simulator so you can practice trading stocks and options with fake money so you can practice implementing what you're learning. We have our own proprietary scanner that can also let you scan for crypto. We have dark pool data, unusual options activity, information that used to only be available to professionals Now it's at the fingertips of our TTG family. That is how we level the playing field. That is how we empower the retail trader, by giving you not just the same professional level of education I received working at a fund, but giving you access to tools and resources that professional traders use so that you can make better informed decisions. You're going to get our full trading performance journal as well. This will track all of your trading and give you statistics and data to help you figure out what you're doing wrong, so we know what you need to improve on. This is a game changer when you're trying to improve on your trading. We have a social sentiment scanner as well. The social sentiment scanner will allow you to see what stocks are being mentioned most on StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter. This way you guys can always make sure that you stay ahead of the crowd. Then we have a stock profile tool, which will allow you to get unlimited downloadable PDF reports on any stock you're interested in. This will give you all the analyst ratings, so you can actually see which analysts, or how many analysts rather, have a buy, sell, or hold rating on any particular stock. That's very helpful when you're trying to figure out your trading and investing decisions. You're going to get our watch list and our game plan every day. So the moderators at True Trading Group, we publish a watch list and a game plan every morning, so you know what stocks we're watching and how we plan on trading them. Then you have all the courses. The courses on the TTG platform are a simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. So you're getting the same professional level of education as I did. There are no VIP pro courses that cost more money. There's no upsells for courses. When you join, you get access to every single course we have. Beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you guys to learn. Then we have a video library that has over 200 hours of additional video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted live. We cover them, rather we record them, and they're in the video library, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, all in the video library for you guys all to use. And then you can attend all these workshops live as a full-time member. We have one tonight at 6:15. 6:15 p.m. Eastern tonight, Jay Downing, our swing trading specialist, professional trader moderator in True Trading Group, is doing a live study workshop at 6:15. All of our members are able to join. You'll be able to join as a full-time member as well. And then anything new we add, any new courses, any new tools included. That's why I'm saying we're like Netflix. When Netflix comes out with a new movie, they don't ask you for $10 to watch it. It's included with your membership. Same thing here at True Trading Group. A 1-year membership at True Trading Group normally costs $2,212. But tonight on this live stream, those that join before midnight Pacific will be getting themselves a 46% discount. It brings the price all the way down to $1,184. The next 20 people to use the coupon code TTG121 will get also a brand new free laptop. We will even cover the shipping. You guys just have to become TTG certified. So becoming TTG certified means you've gone through our courses and you've passed our quizzes. It's a badge of honor for our members. They wear it proud. They get a green check mark next to their username and chat. They also get a certificate you can print out and hang it on your wall if you'd like. The next 20 people to go to ttgoffer.com. Again, ttgoffer.com, and enter the coupon code TTG121. We'll get that 46% discount. You'll get the 2 private study groups. You'll get the brand new free laptop. We will even cover the shipping cost for you. We ship anywhere in the world. You get the answer key for the quizzes, folks. Don't cheat. You're only going to cheat yourself. But you do get the answer key to the quizzes. You must enter TTG121 coupon code and click apply code in order to get the 46% discount. It will not discount it automatically. You have to actually enter that code. And last but certainly not least, True Trading Group is the home to the double your money back guarantee. I told you before on this live stream that results matter. Your results matter, your P&L matters, and it's measurable. I stand behind this platform and I put my money where my mouth is. Anyone that joins True Trading Group goes through the quizzes, goes through the courses, passes the quizzes, and attends one study group. If you do those 3 things and do not make your membership fee of $11.84 back at least once, by the end of your membership, I will give you back double your membership. Okay. I will give you back double your membership. Okay. All you need to do is go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121. And I will literally give you double what you paid us. You'll give us $1,184. I'll give you back $2,368 if you do not make your membership fee back. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so you are a professional trader. What's the point of making all of this? Taking 2K from a person when you should be rich as hell. I don't get the point, and it all looks too good to be true. Arnaldus, okay, first and foremost, we're not taking $2,000 from you. We're taking $1,184. That's first and foremost. Secondly, okay, it does look too good to be true. I assure you that it is not. That's why you have that double the money back guarantee. It's right there on the website for you, my man. It's literally right there on the website for you. You can even join us for a full week trial for free because Adam's going to refund you the $3 for the trial if you'd like. The reason why I do this is very plain and simple. First of all, let's not pretend I'm not doing this for charity. Okay. Yes, I do very well as a trader, but True Trading Group is also a business. And why would I not? I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. True Trading Group is a business. It's another revenue stream. And I get to make more money doing what I absolutely love. Whether or not True Trading Group existed, I'm going to be doing the exact same stuff. I'm going to be trading. I'm going to be doing CNBC. I got my charts. I got my light speed. I'm going to be doing this no matter what to the day that I die. So why not make more money doing it? Okay, True Trading Group is a business. We have 23 employees. Our whole model at True Trading Group, though, is based on your success. Okay, that's why we have a double your money back guarantee. We are going to lose money as a company if you do not at least make your membership fee back. Okay, so you're going to pay $1,184. If you do not make that money back at least once, I'm going to lose money. Okay, I'm giving you back $2,368. You're only giving me $1,184, so we're going to lose money if you fail. So our entire business model is focused around your success. I want True Trading Group to be the reason why Wall Street no longer refers to the retail trader as dumb money. My man, I have been there on Wall Street. I worked on Wall Street. That's where until I got started. I worked at a hedge fund right out of college. And I'm telling you now that professionals on Wall Street consider people like you and retail traders, they consider them dumb money and they consider themselves smart money. Okay? I want True Trading Group to be the reason why that term no longer exists. My entire life was changed because of the education and the experience that I received when I worked at that fund. If I did not have that education or that experience, I do not know where my life would be today. I certainly would not be where I am now. And I'm humble enough to say that I didn't figure any of this stuff out or get to where I am in my life on my own. And I am grateful to the people that I had in my life at that time to mentor me, guide me, teach me, and get me to the point where I am today. Because I would not be as successful today as I am if it was not for those people and was not for the education experience that I received. More people need this information. More people need this education. More people need access to these opportunities in the market because it is the stock market is the greatest way to bridge the gap between the average person and the 1%. And True Trading Group exists because this industry is full of complete bullshit. There are people on here that show you, look at my car, look at my house, look at this bundle of cash, follow me and you'll be a millionaire in a month. It's nonsense. It's people that are just trying to take advantage of the average person's desire for instant gratification and is the reason why people think the stock market is a get-rich-quick scheme. And I'm here to tell you that it is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it is, in fact, a true way for you to better the lives for you and your family. And every single person deserves that opportunity. That is why I do this.
Look, we're not stupid, right? We know the uphill battle we face in this industry. we know, and we could all list them out, who the bad actors are in this industry, and the garbage and the bullshit, the things that don't add up, the things that are too good to be true. And ultimately, that's part of the reason why we are moving our price back up to 22.12, is because I know for a fact that when we charge more, it looks more legit, right? I mean, we've gotten that comment. I mean, how many times have you gotten that comment over the phone?
A lot.
The truth is that we're trying to get as many people that want to join and be involved before we get back there. We will be there on the 28th, and that's what it is. We know what we're worth, okay? But we know what we can charge and still make a profit and not have to like hit anyone over the head with a club, you know?
Yeah. It shouldn't cost you guys $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 to do this stuff. It's not right. The average person does not have an extra $7,000 just laying around that they're going to put towards something like this. I want this to be within reach for people that want it. If you are dedicated to actually learn how to take advantage of opportunities in the market, we are going to do everything in our power to make sure that it remains within reach financially for those who want that opportunity.
Yeah. Look, it is cheap right now. It will not be cheap forever. Okay? And I totally understand why it looks too good to be true, because you're getting a lot of stuff for very little money. And he's making some outrageous claims like double your money back guarantee. All of it's true. It's all true. We have over 1,430 reviews, or 1,429 reviews on Trustpilot. We're 5-star rated. We've been in business since 2016. We've been around a minute. It's all true. When you sign up, you actually do get a laptop. You know, when you sign up, you actually do get access to everything that we said you did. It's all real. These people that are on the stream right now, they have no reason to be here. Okay, they have no reason to be here. They have no reason to back us up. They're not getting paid. They're not bots. You know? They're here because they support us in the way that we support them.
You also have to think that if we were too good to be true, do you think a financial juggernaut like Benzinga would give us their stamp of approval? Everybody knows Benzinga.
Guys, they sell their own product.
Yeah. Benzinga has their own educational tools like we have, but they still endorse the True Trading Group platform because they realize that we are changing the industry and that the value that our platform provides their community is beneficial to them, and they want their community to do well, just like we want our community to do well, which is why Benzinga has put their stamp. Adam, put that comment back up on the screen from Jason. If you can.
I don't have Jason's. I have Luke's at my desk.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, you pull that comment back for those people that maybe missed the beginning of the live stream. You know, we can read you a quick comment just from the people over at.
You may not know who Luke is. Luke is like Jason's right hand. Hang on. There you go.
Yeah, so just to read this to you guys. So here, this is from Benzinga. To better serve our Benzinga community, we partnered up with the education team over at True Trading Group. If you're looking for great lessons and a fantastic community, we recommend checking them out. Sincerely, Luke Jacoby, head of Benzinga Power Hour. There you have that. So if we were too good to be true, I think we'd have a pretty hard time getting Benzinga to put their stamp of approval on us.
But I understand. Look, you should ask those questions. You should do look, honestly, you should do ask those questions and think that way. This industry sucks.
Yeah.
But that's what we did, right? Like, For those that don't know, Mike and I are, 50-50 on True Trading Group. Mike is the trader, and I run every facet of the business. Okay. So, point I'm trying to make with that is that, with the trial is 7 full days. So if you sign up today, you will get tomorrow, which is Friday, to the following Friday, right? Whenever you're going to start, here, let me do this real quick. I know, whatever. Let's try something real quick. Guys, if you own your own business or you're self-employed, type the number 1 in chat. Jennifer Blanchard. Okay, a lot of people. Frank Todd, Jay Wendell. We're done with the sales portion. I just want to have a conversation for a second. Okay, cool. I asked that question because they will. I'm going to ask you guys another question in a second. All right. For those of you that are typing the number 1, that you're self-employed, okay, means you own your own business. When you own your own business, why do you own? What do you think about when you want to start your own business? Well, first you have to identify what industry you want to be in. You have to identify some sort of a problem that people have, and then you have to design an innovative, cost-effective way to address that issue, whatever that issue is. That is why people, and then you charge people for it. That is like Mike, right? Yeah, business 101.
101.
Okay, that is how that works. Now, certain industries will pay better than others. Okay, so for instance, having a tutoring business for high school kids may not pay as well as owning 6 restaurants, right? But it's all part of identifying a problem and solving that problem and charging people for that solution. That's what it is. That's business, no matter where you come from, no matter where you go. Cotton Eye Joe. Like that, it just is. So what we did is we have been involved in the public markets for years, okay, for almost 20 years. And what Mike and I came to identify was a niche that look, the online educational sector of business is insane. Okay, it's a multi-billion-dollar a year industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar a year industry that sucks, that has subpar product, very, very, very few what do you call it? Not integration. What's the word? Innovation. Very few innovations.
Terrible customer support.
Right. It's all the same shit. It's sign up and pay X amount for a newsletter. Sign up and get these 6 alerts. Sign up and get this chat room. Sign up and get this free tool that's online in 50 other places.
Right.
That is essentially what it is, and it preys off your desire to do better, and it preys off fear and FOMO and all that shit. It is an industry that has been around forever, okay? And there are companies that are making hundreds of millions of dollars a year in this space. So we thought to ourselves, what if we could enter that space and do it bigger and better than everyone else and build the entire model around the idea of like Netflix, where you pay one price and you get access to this giant library of content, and then you kind of also take it a step further by reaching out to companies like Benzinga and Quote Media, so that way you can offer other companies tools as part of that membership with no additional cost, which is something nobody else has figured out yet. You do all of those things, and then you offer it for a price that confuses people. because it's not, normally these things are a lot more expensive. That's what everyone is used to. That's what everyone is comfortable with. We come on here and we say we want to disrupt an industry. That is the goal. We want to disrupt an industry. That doesn't happen overnight. It's something that is going to take people a little while to kind of see and listen to and experience for themselves. But that's what we're doing. That's why we get endorsed by the companies we work with. That's why our members come on and support us. That is why we have been able to go from 30 members in 2016 to almost 10,000 members right now. That is not an accident. And it's not because we're spending millions and millions of dollars on marketing either.
Nope.
That is literally these live streams. Okay? It is these live streams, and it is, basically these live streams.
That's it. It's these live streams, and it's our members that have their friends and their family members join because they're having success. So they tell their friends and their family. I can't tell you how many members that we have. How many members of True Trading Group that are on the live stream right now? How many of you have recommended True Trading Group to somebody that you know? Sound off in chat. If you have recommended True Trading Group to somebody that you know, whether it's friend, family, coworker, I want you to sound off in chat right now. I'd actually love to see how many people that there are, because every time I talk to people in True Trading Group, every single one of them is like, oh, I got my brother to join, or oh, I told my coworkers, oh, my boss is telling me that. Look at how many people that are commenting in chat. You're not going to tell your friends or family members to join something if you're losing money.
You're just not. I mean, I don't know why unless you hate your uncle. The other thing,
maybe tell your ex-wife to join, maybe, I guess. I don't know.
The other thing I want to address is this comment, because I've seen this a couple times tonight.
Yeah. At
True Trading Group, how often do you offer the half price special? Thinking about trying to make the cost through doing the 7-day trial. Thank you. So Stacy, it is right now. So what we're doing is every day we're increasing the price. So like last night it was $11.60. Tonight it's was it $11.70 last night? $11.80 last night. It's $11.84 tonight. Tomorrow it's going to go up above $1,200, right? And then we're going to keep moving it up in increments like that every day until we get to $22.12.
Yeah. And
then once it's at $22.12, that's where it's going to stay. And what we're going to do is we're going to charge you, you're going to do what we call TTG 2Pay at that point, where you're going to put down $1,000, and then you'll have 6 months to pay $1,112. And that's our way of kind of keeping it affordable. But then that will just be the price at that point, and that'll be it. Because $1,000 to put down is affordable for most people, but so is this for what you're paying for. But we're walking it back up daily. Okay. As far as making the cost through the 7-day trial, can you make money during the 7-day trial? Yes, you can. Absolutely. However, I will caution you with this. Just because you make money with the 7-day trial does not mean that we are the right fit for you. I have seen people make a lot of money during that 7-day trial, but it was luck. They caught a break on a trade. They had no idea what they were doing, and all of a sudden they think they're Warren Buffett, and it's and then they do nothing else but lose money after they join. I've also seen people lose money in the trial and then say, True Trading Group's not for me, only to come back 2-3 weeks later and sign up for a full membership and then start to do well. So, look, this is an investment in yourself. Now, it is a backed investment, okay? Because if you do the courses and do the exams and attend one private study group, and do not make your money back at least once in a year, you're going to get 100% return on your money anyways. So there really isn't a whole lot of downside.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm telling you is I would not go into the trial and think to yourself, well, I'm only going to join if I make money. Don't sign up for the trial then. Because even if you make money and that's what you're basing it on, I don't want your money to join.
So here's a couple.
We got a good thing going with the group of people we have in chat who are there for the right reasons. This is about investing in yourself, not looking to say, okay, I'm going to spend $3 and I'm going to see if I can make a quick buck. And then if I can, then I'll join because then it's real.
Yeah.
Don't sign up then.
So listen, I want to address just a couple of things. There's 3 comments that I've seen in chat that I want to address. First 2 are going to be questions. I'll answer very quickly. And then one of them is a comment from Scott Bartosh that I want to address in just a moment. First question we got from somebody was, do you guys stream live at the market open? We are live inside of the True Trading Group chat room from 7:30 a.m. Eastern all the way in through a full 4:30 p.m. Eastern, where the moderators, it's myself and 8 other professional traders that share their screen with you that talk live on the microphone. So we stream live all of our trading every single day. Second question was somebody asked, do you need to be tech savvy and understand how to already read charts? That answer is no. Members in True Trading Group, we have beginner and foundation courses that will start you from the beginning. If you've never traded a stock a day in your life, we have a lot of members that have never traded stock a day in their life. And here they are now today making money. Third comment, this is from Scott Bartosh. And Scott, I'm actually really glad that you just said this. Scott goes, come on, guys, just give me something to buy. What am I getting for my money? First of all, you're giving us $1, so you're getting a whole lot for a whole lot of nothing. That's first and foremost. What are your numbers over the last week, month, 3 months? This to me just sounds like a horrible sales pitch. So, Scott, since you're interested in learning on getting something to buy, what I do every single night on one of these live streams to prove to you what it is that we're doing is I tell you all of the trades that I'm in. I tell you all the trades that I'm about to get into so that you could follow along with my live stream trades if you would like. So with that being said, Scott, what I would actually like to do real quick is I actually have a short video clip from last night's live stream. Last night's live stream, I told every single person on this YouTube channel that I believed the markets were going to go down tomorrow, meaning today. I also told everybody on that live stream last night that I was going to buy put options today. So, Scott, if you were on the live stream last night, you asked, what are you getting for your money? You've given no money, but you still would have gotten a tremendous trade if you were on the live stream last night and you then therefore bought put options with me today in chat, because that's what all of our TTG members did. The only difference, Scott, would have been that you would have been in chat with me in real time. The exact moment that I entered the put options, you'll know it would have known exactly what strike, what expiration, what price, and I would have walked you through the entire trade step by step throughout the course of the day, as I did with all of my TTG members. Adam, let's go ahead and real quick, let's play that clip from last night's live stream. So what I'm going to be looking for is the nostalgia of the Fed minutes today to actually fade, because I believe that the longer people think about what happened today, the more they're going to realize that for the very, very near term, this may be a better thing, but in the long run, it's worse. And the more that people sleep on this, the more I think the market will realize we would be better off if the market expected 50 basis points and the Fed gave it to them. That might be worse in the near term, but I think it's better in the long term. If you want to avoid inflation getting out of control, you want to avoid a drastic slowdown in the economy, I think that's the better scenario. You have a better chance of slowing inflation if you can raise 50 basis points and not upset the market. So if the market's expecting it, then it's not going to be a surprise. It won't upset the market. And I think that's better. That's why I think what happened today is worse, even though the markets went higher on the back of the news. Because I think for the longer term, for the bigger picture, it's worse. And I remain my bearish view. I have not bought back in any of my long-term portfolios. Okay, I've not added to any of the positions that I sold at the end of the year. I will let you all know when that time comes. But as it stands right now, the economic data that's in front of me, I believe the markets will move to the downside. I believe you will see the SPY trading in the 420s before you see them trading in the 460s. So I will continue to position myself for that. If you see the SPY back up in the mid to low 450s, I will look to buy put options in that area. But I'm going to look for tomorrow to see if this little nostalgia here, I want to see if the markets pick this up. If I'm right in my thought process, we should have a red day in the market tomorrow. If we have a red day in the market tomorrow, that's going to tell me that the market between the Fed minute release and tomorrow morning thought about this and think bigger picture, this is bad. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I've made a lot of money with put options in January and so far February, and I still be looking for more put option opportunities. Boom! There it is, Scott! There it is. Okay, guys, that's from last night's live stream. I told you last night's live stream, even though the markets went up yesterday, I told you last night, markets are going down today. I'm looking for put option opportunities. What happened today? Markets cratered. Markets cratered today. And we're cratering now still after hours. And you want to know what's not cratering? People's P&Ls at your trading group. They're inflating like the price of gasoline, bread, milk, and used cars. Because that's what happens with the real education. So even if you're not a member of True Trading Group, which Scott, I know that you are not, if you pay attention to these live streams and subscribe to my channel, and you watch these live streams, you're going to learn more and have more opportunities to make money than you've probably learned in the entire last year of trading on your own. I will always tell you what I think the markets are going to do. I will always tell you what I think individual stocks are going to do. I will always tell you the positions that I am in. And I am currently, as we sit today, in SPY put options. And we bought those SPY put options earlier today. What I'd like to do at this point is actually take things over to the charts. And I would like to walk through.
You got to put your charts back up.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually pulling them up now. I just got to.
But before we do, pull them up, though, while we're doing this.
I'm looking up. And I got here we go. All right, we're good.
Right. All right. I will be right back.
All right, guys. So here you have it. Okay, so here's the action from today. Look at this big red candle that we put in today. Look at that. That is an absolute thing of beauty. If you've been following my channel for a while, you will know that ever since this day, right here, I told everyone that I was looking at put options, and I told you on that day I bought put options, if you all recall. Just go back and watch my live stream from that day. If you do not believe me, you can go back and watch the live stream from February 9th, and you will see very plainly that I told everyone that I'm in put options, and I'm looking for the markets to get back down into this region. Okay, I've been saying this now for the last 2 weeks. Okay, for the last 2 weeks, I've been saying that I believe that we are going to get down into the 420s. And I am still of that mindset. Everybody welcome Rick and Ken. Rick and Ken, welcome to the True Trading Group family. There's now just 18 of those laptops left. There are just 18 of those laptops left. Everybody welcome Rick and Ken. Welcome Rick and Ken. Guys, remember, just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 46% discount, the 2 small private study groups, the brand new laptop, and the double your money back guarantee. You really got to ask yourself what you guys have to lose. It's $3.24 a day. That is what your membership comes out to be. $3.24 a day. Okay? That's it. ttgoffer.com, folks. Use that coupon code. All right. So now getting back to where we are here. All right. Today Now I'll give you guys my exact timestamps. Let me just go through. Okay, so at 10:11 a.m., so the SPY March 2nd, I'm in the March 2nd expiration, $440 strike put option. Okay, let me go now to an intraday chart, and I'll break down the trade for you in more detail. Okay, here's today's trading action. Okay, this is today's trading action. Here it is. Okay, this is today. So I bought right here is where I bought the March 2nd expiration, $440 strike put option. I bought that at $7.26 a contract. All right. That is where I bought the put options. The reason why I am buying those put options is because we had broken beneath a very key level of support, and I was looking for that support level to begin acting as an area of resistance. And what you will see here on the chart that I've just drawn out for you guys, okay, what I would draw out for you, okay, is this previous level that was once a level of support. Now that we've broken beneath it, you will notice that that level has now become resistance. Okay, we go all the way back here. You'll also notice that this was previously a level of resistance here. This level is significant. You can see for multiple trading days, the price action really being affected by this level. So once we broke beneath that level today, right, here's today's break. That is when I went ahead and I bought the put options. And then you will notice, look, that level then becomes resistance. And what happens? The markets sell off. This is a textbook trade. Absolute textbook trade. All right. And we've just been peeling profits off the table. We've just been peeling profits this entire way down, all the way right before the end of the day. I took a piece of profit off the table at $9 from the $7.26 entry. I took some profit off at $9. Those contracts continue to trade higher, closer to $10 now on those option contracts. And I'm still holding a piece of this position. So some profits are already off the table now, folks, but I'm still in because I believe, and now we'll go back to the daily chart. I believe, and I've been saying this now, all right, for the last couple of weeks, that I believe the SPY is going to get to here. I believe this is where the markets are going. And I am position sized as such. I've been telling you about this now for 2 weeks. Hell, since February 9th, I told you I'm buying put options, and we've been riding this move to the downside ever since. Folks, if anybody has any questions about the membership or you're having a hard time signing up, you can send a text message to 201-775-9702. Again, that's 201-775-9702. If you guys are having a problem signing up or you have questions about the membership, text that phone number that's at the bottom of your screen right there, right now. But I'm going to hold these puts. I'm looking for like 430 to 428. That's my final target. 430 to 428. That is where I'm looking for, folks. And everything that I said to you on last night's live stream came to fruition today. I told you I believed that the market got the Fed minutes wrong. The markets took the Fed minutes as, oh, they're only going to raise 25 basis points. That's a good thing. And the markets went higher. And I told you guys on last night's live stream that I believe the market got it wrong, that I believe you want the Fed to raise 50 basis points. You want the market to expect 50 basis points. That's better for the long run. And I told you that if that my thought process is correct, the market will sleep on this and people will think about it like I thought about it and realize that this is not good. And I believe the markets would be red today. And surely enough, the markets are down over 2%. That is a big move to the downside. Over 2% drop. And I think we have more room to the downside. I've been saying it for weeks. My mindset has not changed. I am still bearish. I'm still looking to short rallies, not buy dips. When the time comes that my sentiment shifts to buy dips and we get away from selling rallies, I will let you all know. But for now, the money that we've made so far this year, SPY puts, SPY puts, SPY puts. And it continues to pay. Congratulations to my TTG fan that made money on those SPY puts with me today. I'd love for you to sound off in chat. If you guys made some money, I want to know about it. I want to know how you guys did. I love hearing about it. I love when my team hits, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. You got to keep your eyes open. You got to keep, not your eyes. You got to keep your ears open for Russia headlines. A de-escalation of Russia, Ukraine, a de-escalation of that could cause the markets to gap up or move higher. So you got to keep your ears open for Russia, Ukraine. Russia, Ukraine headlines could move the markets higher, but an escalation of Russia, Ukraine could move the markets lower. But you're susceptible to news headlines right now. You have news, you have headline risk right now with Russia, Ukraine. The market's trying to digest what happened with the Fed and what's going on with inflation. And I think that as long as we don't get any surprises from here on out, I believe we're going to make a whole lot more on these put options. All right. So there you have it, folks. And then I already talked to you guys about the small caps, but I'll just briefly touch upon the small caps. We had a couple of small caps go absolutely crazy today. And I believe the action you saw today in ISPO, ANGH, and then VCT, CPTM, I believe the action you saw today in these small caps is going to wake up the entire small cap market. I haven't really focused on small caps lately because they haven't been trading well. And there's been such great action in the overall markets that my focus has been there. But now, starting tomorrow, I will pay more attention to small caps. I will give small caps more of my focus and my scan during the day. So tomorrow's focus will be small caps and the overall markets. And that's where I'm going to focus on making my money tomorrow. I'm telling you guys this now, after the action that I saw today in small caps, I think small caps are going to be hot. And do not let me come on here tomorrow on my live stream and say, boom, made some money in small caps. Get your butts in chat with me, trade the small caps with me, trade the SPY with me, because I have a feeling tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to be right back on this YouTube channel and I'm going to be saying boom. And I'm going to be saying I made money in small caps. I told you small caps were going to heat up. Do not let me come on here tomorrow and say that, well, you are empty handed. Instead, let me come on here tomorrow and say, boom, small caps. Great job today, guys. Who made money on small caps today? Sound off in chat. And I want you to be one of the people that type. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG121. That's it. All right. So there you have it, folks. That's what I'm looking for there with regards to the overall markets. We went over what happens if Russia invades Ukraine. What does that do for the markets? What does that do for what individual stocks are going to go up? Which ones go down? We talked about that earlier. We talked about small caps heating back up. We talked about the SPY put option trade that I told you yesterday that I was going to get into today. We got into it today. We banked on it today. I'm still in it. I think the markets go lower over the next couple of days. Don't forget, Monday, the market's closed. It's President's Day, so we have a long weekend. It's possible that if there is no de-escalation of Russia-Ukraine, a lot of people will not want to be long going into the weekend because it's a long weekend. A lot can happen Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The markets close. If Russia invades Ukraine over the weekend, a lot of people may not want to be long going into the weekend. So you may get some follow-through selling to the downside tomorrow if there is no de-escalation of Russia-Ukraine. A lot happened today. There were comments from Biden saying that he believes an invasion is imminent. There was discussions at the UN Security Council. There was comments from Zelensky. There were comments from Putin. The Russians actually kicked out the second top-ranking U.S. diplomat. They just, kicked him out of Russia. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on, and things escalated today. So if there's no de-escalation tomorrow, I think the markets sell off at the end of the day because people won't want to be long going into the weekend thinking an invasion is imminent. All right? So we got to keep our ears open tomorrow for headlines surrounding Russia, Ukraine. All right. Okay. All right, folks. So that wraps it up there with the, the main topics of our live stream. What I would like to do now for everyone is actually go through and show you the TTG platform. Okay, I want to show you the TTG platform for those that are interested in it. If you guys are still here with us, remember, as a member of True Trading Group, you are getting immediate access to over $4,000 of premium trading tools from some of today's top financial companies. Our curriculum, community, and our premium tools is exactly what makes True Trading Group a platform. You guys can go to ttgoffer.com and use the coupon code TTG121 right now. You'll get a 46% discount. It brings the price from $22.12 down to $11.84. You'll get a brand new laptop upon becoming TTG certified, totally free. You will also get 2 small private study groups with any pro trader from True Trading Group to speed up your learning curve. And then you will get your double your money back guarantee. I believe so strongly in our ability to help you become successful that if you do not make your $11.84 back at least once, I will give you double that, $2,368 back in return. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com right now. As a member, you're going to, of course, get access to our chat room where the mods and I share our screen with you. We're live during the trading day. We're on the microphone calling out trades in advance of making them. We're going to give you at least a minimum 10 easy-to-follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that is sporting about an 80% win rate collectively. We're fully transparent. There's a journal on our website. It tracks every buy and sell that our moderators make, so you can see for yourself how you'd be doing if you followed along with our alerts. You get 2 small private study groups included as well. Your chance to get individual attention, ask questions, and speed up your learning curve. Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, folks. Live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat. No more relying on delayed news. This news feed on its own. If you went to Benzinga, they would charge you $1,404 to get access to it. It's included with your membership to True Trading Group for just $11.84. You're also going to get TradingView's premium charting software, one of the most commonly used charting softwares used by active traders. You're going to get the Trade Ideas scanner, industry standard scanner, folks. This AI software streams live on the TTG platform every day. It'll make sure you are always focused on the hottest stocks that are gapping up the most, top gainers, top losers, surge in volume, new high of the day, all of that right here between small caps, mid caps, and large caps. They're all broken down separately. Then you're also going to have access to our simulator. This simulator will let you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data so you can practice implementing what you are learning in the courses. Use the simulator, folks. It is there for you so that you can practice, prove you can make money before you start risking your hard-earned cash. We also have our own proprietary scanner that has the same functionality as Invades Elite. You can also scan for crypto with this scanner. Then we have dark pool data and unusual options activity. This is stuff used to only be available to professional traders. Not anymore. Now it's available to my TTG members. This is how we level the playing field. This is how we empower the retail trader by giving you access to the same level of professional education that I received working at a fund, and we combine that with premium trading tools that professional traders use to make better informed decisions. You're also getting a trading performance journal that tracks all of your trading, gives you statistics and data so you can figure out what you are doing wrong. This is a game changer when you guys are trying to improve on your trading and make adjustments. Everything I'm showing you is included free with your membership. You don't have to pay extra or pay $1 additional for anything. It is all included with your membership. Social sentiment scanner as well. This will scour StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter and tell you what stocks are being mentioned the most so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Stock profile tool will give you analyst ratings and insider buying and selling on any stock that you are interested in. Our daily watch listing game plan. Every day you will see what stocks the pro traders at True Trading Group have their eyes on and how we intend on trading them. Then you have the courses, simplified yet expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We got it in text and video format, whatever is easier for you to learn. There are no VIP pro courses that cost more money once you join, folks. You get access to every single course as a member of True Trading Group. Then you have a video library that gives you access to over 200 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted live, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. And then you can attend all these workshops live when you become a full-time member. And anything that we add to the platform in the future is included. You don't pay extra when we add a new course. You don't pay extra when we add a new tool. It is all included. The TTG platform is forever evolving. It is forever expanding. We are always adding new courses and always adding new tools and features. You will never have to pay extra for any of them. And the next 18 people to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121 will get the 46% discount. You'll get the 2 small private study groups. You'll get the brand new free laptop, and you're going to get your double your money back guarantee. Allow me to make myself very clear for those that missed it earlier. Your results matter at True Trading Group, and they are quantifiable through your P&L. I am so confident in our ability to help you succeed that I'm willing to offer you a double your money back guarantee. You'll pay $11.84. If you do not make that back after going through our courses, passing our quizzes, attending a study group, by the end of your year membership, I will give you back twice what you paid. Yes, you'll pay $11.84. I'll give you back $2,368. That is how confident I am in our ability to help you succeed. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com. If you are still unsure, we do have a 1-week trial. You guys can join us right now. It's just $3. But after you sign up, if you DM Adam at True Trading Group on Twitter, that's at True Trading GRP, at True Trading GRP, you guys will be able to actually get your $3 back. Okay, so you guys have nothing to lose for joining the trial. It's a 1-week trial. You get sample courses, access to the chat room, the trade alerts, the Benzinga news feed, all of that. You guys can check it out and see if True Trading Group is right for you. You just go to ttgthree.com. Everybody welcome Sam and Jonah. Sam and Jonah, welcome to the TTG family. Folks, that means there's only 16 laptops left. Those are your newest members to the group. Welcome. Welcome, 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 Sam and Jonah. Guys, we are 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Go check us out. Go read the reviews. Over 1,400 people have left us a review. Go read the 5 stars. Go read the 1 stars too. Then you decide if True Trading Group is right for you. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. Once again, to get the 46% discount, the 2 small private study groups, the 1 free laptop, and the double your money back guarantee. If you're still not ready to join us, go to ttgthree.com. Join us for the trial. It's $3. Then take a screenshot of the transaction on the website. DM it to at True Trading GRP on Twitter, and we will send you the $3 back. And you guys can join us for a full week for free. Then decide if True Trading Group is right for you. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. I love you all. I'll see you guys in chat tomorrow. If you have not done so already, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Congratulations again, everyone that caught that SPY put trade with me today. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Later.